I'm Colorado criminal defense attorney Michael Becker. Domestic violence harassment occurs when people intentionally harass, annoy, or alarm their current or former spouse or significant other or their co-parent. Here are 5 things to know. 1. Harassment is a very broad, often subjective crime. Examples include contacting the victim repeatedly, directing obscenities to the victim in public, or threatening bodily injury or property damage over the phone or online. 2. Domestic violence is not a separate crime from harassment. Instead, it is an enhancement to harassment charges whenever the defendant and victim are or were in an intimate relationship. 3. The penalties for domestic violence harassment depend on the circumstances. Harassment in a public place while directing obscenities to a victim is a petty offense carrying up to 10 days in jail and/or $300 in fines. Meanwhile, harassment by following the victim in a public place or by unlawfully touching the victim is a Class 1 misdemeanor carrying up to 364 days in jail and/or up to $1,000 in fines. Otherwise, harassment is a Class 2 misdemeanor carrying up to 120 days in jail and/or up to $750 in fines. 4. Common defenses to domestic violence harassment are that the defendant was falsely accused, that nothing the defendant did met the legal definition of harassment, or that the defendant had no intention to harass, annoy, or alarm the victim. And 5, domestic violence harassment convictions usually can never be sealed, but if the case occurred in a municipal court, then it may be possible to seal a conviction 3 years after the case ends. If you've been arrested in Colorado, call my legal team 24/7 for a free consultation at 303-222-0330. The attorneys of the Colorado Legal Defense Group will fight to get your charges reduced or dismissed.